What are the ways to approach introverts? Non-invasive, non-aggressive conversations. Want to get closer to us? It's going to take a couple of short conversations to show us consistency. Once you do that, you'll probably have to offer to do something sooner rather than later, since we'll find excuses to not go and socialize. Don't ask if they play some video game through similar interests and hobbies. Be warm. Easy AF. Step 1. Find something, anything, they like. Step 2. Ask them their honest opinion on it. If you think introverts are shy, wait until they spend 2 hours raving about how cool they think dragonflies are. Personally, with a dog, if I'm out in public somewhere, then I'm fine being approached. I welcome it even. I won't make the first move as I'm pretty shy. If I'm out in a social setting, then I'm already sort of in that mode, and would rather be approached now than when I'm recharging in private. I think the hard part for people who aren't introverts is knowing when to let me go, rather than how to approach me. When I make some indication that I need to get going, just let me know. Come on, don't go so early. Or any of that. We can hang out again, but I'm out of juice now. I'm about to get quiet and weird if I stay. You know how when someone replies with small, closed answers and never asks questions back, it usually means they don't want to talk to you. Well, this doesn't apply here. Don't leave us the F alone. Don't. I like to sneak up behind them. Learn to listen and understand them deeply, not through shallow relationships. As an introvert, be direct. I hate when people beat around the bush and don't just get to the point. If I do not engage the conversation, I will most likely want it to be over quickly. Especially be direct in romantic situations. If I have feelings for you, it is going to be very hard for me to talk to you about it. If you know I have feelings for you, then please be the initiator of that conversation. Whether you reject me or not, it is better to have an answer than to be always unable to talk about it. Ask about their interests. It's likely they're very knowledgeable about certain topics and enjoy discussing them. Depends on the introvert, but usually the best way is to engage them on something they're interested in. Whether it's books, video games, anime, comic books, or whatever their shut-in vices are. Those are the easiest way to get them to engage. Like a human being. I'm introverted and I hate being treated like I'm either less or more than someone. It's so simple. Just be kind. From the side with a crab-like motion. We startle easily. In my case, /. Get me a nice collar and a leash. Call me a good boy. Let me snuggle up behind you. Send me memes all day long. Till you have adopted me. Lol. Do more and talk less. By this I mean join me in walking or whatever activity that we may both enjoy. It's much easier to communicate and bond when we don't just sit down and force some topics to talk. I'm an introvert. If you approach me, keep the convo going yourself. Don't expect me to be able to talk much. Pick em up, throw em over your shoulder and announce assertively, I'm adopting you. Hey, does this napkin smell like chloroform to you? Bring ether. Tickle them and say WOOGA booga booga. No. HEYYY. What's up, introvert buddy friend, wanna do this together? CUS, you don't have a choice. Also no. Hands out. I'm not gonna hurt you, it's okay, I'm friendly, you're safe with me. Carry the conversation if you can until they get comfortable with your presence. When I was younger and freaked out at social interactions, I would usually start to open up if you just did most the talking for the first few minutes. The problem with most introverts is they get so obsessed with thinking about something to say next. They lose concentration on the conversation itself and don't react naturally. If you can just make them feel like they don't really need to speak much to keep it from getting awkward, they'll become way more comfortable and start reacting like a normal human being. Don't be loud and obnoxious. Don't try to make physical contact. Just ask about their interests and be patient. And if they don't want to talk right then and there, don't take it too seriously. Try again another day. They probably just weren't feeling it. Same way you approach literally anyone, just say hi. Introduce yourself. 1. Don't. We're probably doing something by ourselves. We appreciate talking, but try not to interrupt what we're doing from the sides so as to not startle them. You leave us alone. Introvert here. Be polite. Don't invade personal space and don't force a conversation. If you can offer a token of genuine kindness, it's about establishing trust. Alone, and in brevity. Tippy toes. Why do you need to approach us? Just back off, bro. I think you're confusing introverts and those with social anxiety. Introverts can be around people no problem, but recharge by being alone. People with social anxiety have, well, anxiety in social situations, and are often uncomfortable around those they don't know or strange situations.